Hello everyone, and welcome to the first in my series of Let's Play for Minecraft on the Madhouse Vanilla server. Madhouse is a group I play with, the Madhouse Gamers, and this is our vanilla server. It's a whitelisted server. So I'm going to start today kind of with the tour of the server a little bit, and show off some things I'm working on, and hopefully this will be a continuing series about some of the other stuff I'm working on, things like that. So we start out here, we're in my little shack of a hut. I'm about 1,400 blocks or 1.4 kilometers away from the spawn area. I decided I wanted to kind of move out. The server's been around for a while. I've only been on it about 2 months, but the map has been around for, I think, about a year or two, so it has been reset for a while. You can see this is just a hallway to nothing. There's nothing here. I was originally thinking about building some stuff under this house, but I've since changed my mind, so I'll show why. I'm actually going to be getting rid of this house altogether, and eventually. But so this is kind of one of the first things I built underneath the house. This is a storage room. I originally found the YouTube video with someone who talked about how to make it. I think it was originally Etho's idea, and I found someone who added these overhead lights, and I really liked them. So it's switched, so you can throw the switch and it closes up, and the lights turn off, and all that fun stuff. And then you can throw the switch on again, and it lights up again. Yeah, unfortunately with that switch that also triggers that door, which is why I usually just leave it on. But yeah, so I've got some couple miscellaneous chests, some wood, nothing in those, some wool, some redstone, various colors of wool and redstone, and yeah, and some metals and my gems and things like that here. Nothing in this one. Stone and stone brick. Been collecting quite a bit of stone. Cobblestone is completely full. Dirt, which is also completely full with some grass in there. Glass and sand. So that's kind of this room. Over here, this is my little crafting area. Got a crafting workbench, an anvil, a lot of furnaces to smelt stuff, and then this chest with coal here in the center. So this is where I do my smelting. Obviously, this is where this ends. If we go down, this is my branch mine, and then a train track back to Spawn Town. We have a subway station in Spawn Town. That was the original mode of transportation before another hub was created. And so this was the first thing I created to get to Spawn Town, because I hadn't decided where I wanted my nether portal yet. But I've since decided that, so I don't really use that all that much anymore. It takes about 4 minutes or so to get to Spawn Town that way, but it's all lit up and nothing spawns in there, so it's a safe way to travel. So we'll head back up. I think it's still day out. Hey, look at that, it is. So over here, I've just got a little bit of a farm setup version. It was wheat, all wheat, and I've replaced 2 of the 3 main rows with potatoes. I apologize, that was my antivirus telling me that it's up to date. So you can see I got a village over here that I'm next to. Well, a former village. Somebody harvested the villagers, so there's no villagers left, unfortunately. But so it's a ghost village. This is one of my friends, Deeks, was helping me out with growing some trees for something I was working on, which actually, since I'm here, let's get rid of these jungle ones that haven't grown. Just pick up the saplings, and I'm going to plant some spruce saplings, because I need more spruce wood, so go through and do this real quick. there. In there. Yeah, it's just been a little convenient place to plant them, and with the hole down, you always know where they go. Okay. Done. So this is a barn that I found online someone had made, and I really liked it, so I reconstructed it. So this is got a pen here for red wolf sheep, which I had to build early on for this because I need a lot of red wool. Got a pen here for some cows, some chickens in here. Do I get another one? No. Okay. And then this pen is currently empty here, so I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here yet. I could put horses or mushrooms or pigs. I've got all three of those that I could get yet. You can get up top. I have... No, don't look at that up there yet. I have ladders to get up top. So you can kind of look down. I'll just take the short way. So then, I wanted to have more than, you know, one pen per sheep and with the different colors of wool. So this is what I've been working on, is building down below it more sheep pens. So I've got right now white, black, green, and lime green. But what I'm going to do is, since there's 16 wool colors, I'm going to have 16 pens. So there's room for one all the way in the back over there. We've got the lime green here, the white, and then there's going to be another one where this part of the cave is that I haven't cut out yet. And then, so that's 4 in that row, and then there's going to be one there, 2, 3, 4, so that'll be 8. And then, so I just have to keep going that direction for another 2 rows like this. And so I'll have all 16 colors, and I'm hoping to have, you know, more than this here. I'm hoping to have like the number I have upstairs for red, which is slightly more than the number of black I have here. Just something so that when I need wool, I can basically go shear all of them and, you know, get close to a stack of wool just from one pass of shearing everything. So that's what I'm hoping for. Doing this oak plank for the ceiling right now, and I think I'm going to do cobble for the walls. Obviously, the important part was actually getting the pen so I can start breeding the sheep down here, and I'll worry about some of the rest of the aesthetics later, but it's a work in progress. So let's head back up. And so now, the big thing I've been working on. This is, hey look, we already have spruce tree grow. Cool. So this is not my own design. It is one I found on the MC Schematics forum. This is supposed to be a Japanese palace, and I just thought it looked really cool. So I've been working on this for probably about a month now, because this is a survival mode server. So I have to actually go farm all the materials for this. Which is part of the reason I need a lot of sheep. Because as you can see, this is a lot of materials. I was using the Schematica mod client side to kind of help with reference on where to put stuff. Basically what that does is it'll overlay a ghost image of a schematic file into the world, and you can kind of see what blocks go where. And so I was doing that because I originally started out by just opening up the schematic in MC Edit and comparing and placing, and it was something this big, it was just rough. So yeah, these are just side rooms over here. But yeah, so something this big was just a little too rough, so I found the schematic mod and thought, oh man, this is just awesome, and it is, and so it's been really cool. So this is kind of the main center foyer of the main building. this tree isn't quite done yet. I've had to put building this on hold because Schematica, as of this recording, has not been updated for 1.6.2, which we've upgraded from. We were using 1.5 up until about 2 weeks ago, and so I haven't really been able to work on this that much, just because trying to figure out where I left off without that mod is going to be kind of problematic. But anyhow, so yeah, so if we go up here, this is kind of the second level. This hallway's still being worked on. But yeah, so this goes all the way down there. I'm doing a couple changes from the actual schematic that was generated. Like, this is actually all blocked off normally, and you can't go down these side wings. But I'm going to leave them open because I thought, hey, why block it off? That's usable space. I mean, I can choose to put chests in there and just do a big storage room, essentially a nice long storage room. You can do you know, I could maybe replace, well, I don't know if I can replace those, but I could, you know, put chests along here at the very least, and then put signs up on top of that to say what it is. So I didn't want to completely block it off and make it, you know, non-usable space. So let's make it usable. We'll go up and show the third and fourth floors here. So this is the third floor. Don't know what I'm going to do on this floor yet. I haven't really decided exactly what I want to do with all the space inside of this yet. I've been rebuilding it so far. So yeah, let's go ahead and sleep since it's nighttime. But yeah, this is kind of going to be the bedroom up here. So, and it gets high. Just kind of an over top view, and apparently my render distance isn't as far as it used to be right now. Because I used to be able to see a little bit past that. But that's okay. So yeah, and then you can kind of see up in there is kind of cool. I think the overall height of this structure is about 65 blocks from base up to the top. So it gets tall. The top actually will go in the clouds. So, which for a couple times has thrown me off because I'm like, oh crap, I missed something up top. Oh wait, no, it's just in the clouds. So then, one of the other changes I've done so far is this is just an alcove in the actual schematic. So this floor is just sealed off. But I thought, hey, wouldn't this be a great place to put a basement? So you can see underside is not a whole lot right now. This is actually where I ended up putting my nether portal. Right here. But yeah, so eventually I'll get this all cleared out. It's going to take a long freaking time to clear out because the space is huge. The base of this is like 100 wide by 130 long or something. So that's a lot of space. There is some caves underneath here. I've been exploring a little bit in them, but not too much. I had a couple guys on the server had come over to, back when this was actually a hilly foresty area, help me kind of level it out to get down to the right level so I can actually build this over top of it. And they found the cave about 2 minutes in and said, ooh, cave, and just left me and went exploring the cave. So they've been in and exploring it, but they promised me they left a few things for me, so not sure that's a good thing, but who knows, we'll see. Get this lit up a bit more. Oops. Yeah. So yes. See. Oh, okay. That's my monitor. I thought I heard a skeleton. So you can see I'm over water here for this part. So this is actually a stream that comes through, and I don't have Ray's minimap reinstalled yet. Even though it's a vanilla server, I do run a couple client-side mods just to make things a little easier. Like raise mini-map showing coordinates on the screen without having to go F3, and just kind of an overall view of things and being able to set waypoints is helpful. And especially when you're building and things, it allows you to kind of set a waypoint and then kind of use it as a reference point, so that's helpful. But anyhow, so yeah, so this is kind of a river that comes through here. I'd like to actually modify this a little bit eventually. So right now, yeah, you can see it goes all the way over to this corner here too. I eventually want to essentially drop this wall down a little more and redirect this river a bit, because I actually want to make it kind of like a sewer underneath, kind of like you might see with some of those old, or like what's a good example? If you've seen the Sherlock Holmes movies, the newer ones with Robert Downey Jr., you know, in London they have those the sewer that they got into where the boat came and picked them up by going underneath the bridge, and there was an access point into the sewer system underneath the bridge. That's kind of what I'd like to do. So basically, you know, make all of this ground here, so that, and then extend this down, so that basically the river here just takes you straight underneath my base, and then have kind of a landing point that you can hop off, and then that will feed into you know, stairs up into the base or to the rest of the basement, which will be, you know, normally sealed off from this water. So I think that'd be kind of cool. And then that's why I've got started the stairs going down this way, is they'll continue to go down here and then kind of back here, and then so that will be the canal, and then it'll exit out this way right here. Right, yeah, I'll just probably cut that out there to exit it out. Maybe I'll shift it over a little bit, I don't know. But yeah, so that's the underside of my base. And I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with all this cleared out area down here. I could do a storage room with chests for like every individual block type, and double chest, you know, well, double chest for everything, and then maybe 2 double chests or 3 double chests for some of the big things like cobblestone and dirt. Who knows? So this is the portal to my nether hub, or to my nether portal in the nether hub. I haven't finished doing half slabs on the side of it to kind of prevent zombie pigmen from spawning in here, but that's okay. I do technically have a track here, but once you're in the nether, it's so short a walk to get back to Spawn Town that I usually don't even bother setting out a minecart. So this is one of our side hubs for the nether portal. Can you guess where this one goes? This actually goes to the end portal. And then I forget who all these other tracks are. We've got signs out here that say who it is. So we've got Aaron Red's place, we've got the end. Atlantis I don't even think is hooked up yet. Nope, it's not. Guitar stuff, okay. Does this tunnel go? Oh, hey, look, this tunnel actually goes on. Maybe someone is building a tunnel out there. I haven't been to Atlantis yet, so I don't even know what it looks like. Let's see, and then we've got Falling Water. That is a build that Tib Tuner did. He basically modeled it after the Falling Water house, which I believe was Eisenhower who built that, or designed it. Not built, but designed. So, oh, do we have? Oh, hey, look at that. We have 3 side hubs done now, each with a slightly different design. That's kind of cool. Let's see, we've got... Ooh, that's how we get to Sib's Castle. Hey You, Mountain Town, Skeleton Grinder. Skeleton Grinder. Oh, hey, that's actually kind of cool, just doing a drop down like that. I haven't explored this side hub yet. Yeah. Okay, well, hey, I do have a card on me. Great. Yeah, let's do that. Save myself some walk. Yeah, the actual whole reason for this lava pit here in the center is because without it, gas were spawning in here. And then if you walk by, they would shoot and blow up part of these walls. And yeah, it was funny, but annoying. So let's go into Spawn Town. I actually do not have a house here in Spawn Town. And of course I'm turned around. But I might eventually build one day. This is our community center here. Got a map with the layout. We are where? Oh, hey, look at that. The green arrow. That's me. Yay. That's where we are. I'm pasting the wrong way. Okay. Maybe that's just a static image there, but that green arrow is where we are, is right there. I won't swing my sword because that'll rotate the map or destroy it. I forget which, but I don't want to do it. So yeah, so we're here, and so you can go up, and we've got some other houses and things like that up there. That's another portal right there, and that circular part. If we go over this way, this is our barn with some animals, which we don't have that much of, but we do have a farm underneath, which is nice. Yeah, so, and what is a pig doing out here? I don't know. Hey, pig. Yeah, so this is the subway station I was mentioning earlier. Basically, it's got a set of buttons. You press which one you want to do. So we have a Spider XP farm, Mountain Town, a bunch of unhooked up destinations, My House, and then Mob Tower, which is a tower for all of the normal mobs that spawn just as part of the overworld. So like zombies and skeletons and creepers and excuse me. Still a little early. I tried recording this yesterday, but my wife came down and decided to take a nap on the sofa next to me halfway through the recording, so I started over this morning. There's a pig down here too. Okay, pig, you can't be down here. I'm sorry. Somebody might hit you. But yeah, so basically what you do is you set a cart there, hop in, press the button, sends you down here. Based on which button you've hit up top, it travels down here, and then there are signals all the way under here, which are under each of these points that tell it which one to light up. So right now, since it's Mob Tower, it's facing this direction, so you'll come down here and go off on that way. If you had hit a different button, this would be rotated from here to here, so you would actually just keep going straight across it, just like all these. And then whichever one you had pressed, it would be indicating for that. So like if you had if you had Destination 7 pressed, nothing would happen because, well, nothing. But so if you had My House, this one would be changed, and so you would go this way. And then it goes down. And you know what, actually, let's go ahead and just do that ride real quick, and we'll head back to My House that way. And then I'll maybe show off more Spawn Town later, but it's fine for now. So yeah, so we'll set our cart there, press the button, and, oh wait, crap, no. I'm going to Mob Tower. Not where I want to go. I forgot to change. No, come back. Stop moving. I need to go hit the button for My House first. Whoops. This is where my tunnel comes back up on the return trip. So the return trip for for Mob Tower and my house both come along this way. When it triggers on that, it flips this one so that you come up here. This is the return from Mountain Town. And then, so yeah, so it comes up here and out here. Voila! But I need to go to my house. And it indicates once it's flipped the track, which is kind of cool. Let's go. Okay, so now you'll see we're going down my track. So that's the return area over there. But yeah, this took a couple days to carve out. Wasn't too bad. I had help from another Madhouser, who of course liked to troll me along the way numerous times, doing things like putting obsidian blocks in my way, or putting blocks along this wall so that I would get minor suffocation damage as I rode the train, things like that. So the reason I dropped down again here is because where I had to go up, that was actually the branch mine, one of the branch mines of Deeks. So rather than cut into it, I went over it. Obviously I ran into a lot of intersecting caves and things like that along the way. And rather than just completely sealing it off, I decided, hey, why don't we use glass, and that way I can at least see them, and if I want to go back and explore them, I can. But let's see, I think my Z is about 1300, so we've got about another 500 blocks. And I didn't even finish mining out all the wood and stuff like that, because, well, I just wanted to get it done at the time. There's one viewpoint here that's pretty decently sized. I think it's coming up. It's a pretty big ravine, basically, that I cut through. One day, if I get bored enough, I thought about maybe putting some. Yeah, here it is. So, big ravine. Thought about one day, maybe if I get bored, making some. Because it's a pretty tall ravine, I can maybe do some like pixel art there as you go by. Not that anyone would really ever see it, but I thought it might be a fun little distraction to do at some point. But I have plenty of other stuff to build at this point too, so. And we are here. Let's pick our minecart back up. And see, we're back on into our hut. So, I'm back up here, and I think it's nighttime, so probably sleep to get back to daytime. And it is nighttime, so. Okay, well, that's kind of the gist of the tour for now, of at least my stuff and a little bit of Spawn Town. There's more stuff to show as far as what we've built on this server. Well, I say we, but I haven't really been around for most of it. But things like, in the end, we have an Enderman farm and things like that. But yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to show off, at least for now. Hope you all enjoyed the tour. Hopefully next week I'll have a little more of this underneath part done, and I'll be keep an eye out for schematic getting updated so I can work some more on the Japanese palace, because I'd really like to get that done. It's got a lot of work to do yet, because when I stopped I had actually run out of basic materials like cobblestone to convert into stone so I can make stone blocks and stone slabs. I was completely out of cobblestone. Now I've completely replenished double chest by digging out underneath this barn, but at the time I was completely out. So yeah. So anyhow, hope you all enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.